Alright. Hello. Hope you can hear me well, without any background noises. So, as the title said, we're going to do a little exploration of the itch.io bundle. Trans witches are witches. Yep. And well, I think we're gonna start just at the top. The link to the bundle you can find down in the description, and let's just see what we can find. What interesting games we can find here. Those are all. The bundle's all about games by queer people that are about and that are all around witchcraft and wizardry, and that were not made by transphobes. That's something for RPGs, GTRPGs. That's an asset set. That looks like a game. Yeah, Crystal Control 2. Alright. Damn, that's a small. A small file. That was not what was supposed to happen. I forgot to. Now, everything should be a little bit better. Sorry for that. All right. That. No. That's should be the one, right? Still not. What if I do this? Okay, you don't want to capture this one like this. How about that we do nope, not that. No capture. Yes, now we are here. And we can do so let's see what the page says about this otherwise. The original game was released in 2014, was a competitive game for 2 local players with some volatile elements. Because the core gameplay seemed to resonate so well with the fans, we decided to stick pretty close to the original formula for the sequel, but with some interesting new twists. Local multiplayer action. There's an easy to learn 8 playable characters. Okay, it's mostly focused around multiplayer, so we can't really do that right now. But we can try out this solo practice mode to see how that feels. Oh, that's loud as hell. Okay, what? C. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, now it's better. Still very loud. For me. Right. Then X. Okay. Z and X. Unfortunately, I don't have a German keyboard, so the Z is on the other side of the keyboard from the X bar. That's fine. Let's see. Yep, solo. Practice dodging and shooting. Aim for high score. Capture groups of crystals to raise score multipliers. Press left to join. Ooh. Either the Hermit, precious crystals, the Whitney Yasin, the Sun Whitney, faster medium, charge shots, random. That's yeah. Strength. That's D-Ramen. I'm sorry, I could. Yeah. Yeah, I guess D-Ramen. Or the Euro-Woman. Then the star, Kefir, triple medium charge shot. She has neutralized enemy crystals. Strong. The tower, boomerang shot. Kitten Battle, the chariot. Turret fires small bullets. Then the moon, sleep, enemy bullet blockers, and Asima, the judge. Let's go with the hermit. Let's go with the base stage. Yeehaw.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, okay. Okay. Works like that. Cool. uh, first round to get in.
2, 1,
Yes.
go.
Ooh. Nice. Oh boy. Ah. Let's go for another round.
2, 1, go.
Ah, okay. There goes it better. Yes, this is a fun little side scroll, bullet hell.
3, 2,
Uh,
1, go.
after that, we can try another character. Nice. Okay. Let's go with Whitney. Sure. And the cup stage.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah. Oh, and your crystals are a different color now. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Okay, that was close. That was close. Nice. Let's try again.
3, 2, 1, go.
I wonder how the competitive version of this works then. Nice. Ooh. Ah. I need to be more careful.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, let's try one more character. Then we could maybe already move on to something else. Here. Triple medium. Kafir. Let's go to the sword stage.
Three, two, one, go.
Oh. Ha. Oh.
Three, two, one, go.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a fun little game, but let's look at the credits real quick. Yeah, a fun little game, but nothing that uh, nothing big. Let's say that. It's probably more fun like with more people in the multiplayer. Uh, oh yeah. Whoop. And we're back. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it seems fun. Probably, definitely more fun in the local co-op, local multiplayer. But yeah, nothing that I can play for the long time for a long time on stream at least. That's for sure. Um, this one's an RPG. Ah, yeah, To the Wolves. Uh, yeah. Offered up as a sacrifice to wolf gods of the forest, hunted by beasts and men alike, Ella must find a way to survive. Interactive fiction survival horror game. Okay. Content warnings for gore and cannibalism. Yeah. So if you don't want to see gore and cannibalism, you can come back in like 20, 30 minutes probably. Oh, I already clicked download. Uh, um, oh, it's okay. It's in. Yeah, that's. In browser. Let's close this, and then let's see. Okay, yeah. We can probably capture this browser window somehow. Uh, no, nope, nope, nope. Well, okay. Yeah, let's. Mm, yeah, sure. Browser. Or well, actually, let's just do. that should be good. Can we... like this? Yes, that should work. Yeah, let's do it like... yeah, let's do it like this. Should be fine. I don't have anything important up there. Then, how to play. To the Wolves is a choose your own adventure style game. Click on links to advance the story. Choices you make will lead you down different paths. You have two stats, savagery and candescence. Savagery measures your physical strength, bravery, and determination, while candescence measures your intelligence, perception, and problem solving. Depending on which skill you nurture, different options may be available to you later. You can save at any time from the save link below. Alright. So the autosave function remembers the last passage you were in. A word of warning, save file is stored in cookies. Alright. Then let's start a new game. Oh, it's okay. It's no, give me a second. Do we have... No, we don't have any music. Then let me just go back to this screen and I can pull up some music. Hopefully something that's alright. Sure. That seems fine by me. Then let's switch back to there. No. Yeah. Cool. And start a new game. You can barely see now. The world blurs by green and gray and black. Instead, you focus on what you can hear. The slap of your feet against hard-packed dirt, the rasp of your breath, the rustle of leaves and branches catching on your bare arms, and in the distance a chorus of howls. Your foot snags on a branch. Desperately you fling your arms forward. They take the brunt of it as you collapse to the ground. Tears spring to your eyes, but you cannot rest. Crawl. Gritting your teeth, you dig your elbows into the ground and lurch forward. There's a tree nearby with roots thick and gnarled enough to hide in. You nestle between them, heart pounding, rapid fast, listening for your pursuers. Nothing. Have you outrun them? As your breathing steadies, you take in your surroundings. You've run far further than you thought. More than likely the villagers have long since returned, satisfied that you will not. The howling fades out. It seems the wolves haven't caught your scent, despite the villagers' best efforts. You don't know whether to laugh or cry. Laughing is always better. Laughter bubbles up your throat. You lean back, palms pressing into the dirt, and give into it. It's a desperate, hysterical sound that fills the empty air. You think of the patronizing words, the satisfaction in their eyes, and as they send you away. And for what? Your blood will not nourish their crops. The wolves will not be sated with your flesh. You laugh loud and hard until your sides ache and you're gasping for air. You're alive. Now what? You get unsteadily to your feet and take a look around. A cold breeze brushes past you, raising goosebumps on your arms. What little moonlight makes it through the canopy isn't enough to see by, so instead you listen. Somewhere to your right you can faintly make out the sound of rushing waters. You go slowly now, testing the ground before each step. As your heartbeat slows, your ears fill with the sound of the forest, rustling leaves, chittering insects, the soft hoot of an owl. It's strangely peaceful. The trees start to thin as you approach a winding stream. Here, the moonlight is so bright it seems like day. The water is clear and shallow, and when you kneel and dip one hand in, it's wonderfully cool. Running through the night air has dehydrated you more than you'd realized. You gulp the water down greedily until your stomach hurts and you're gasping for breath. As you exhale, you stare down at the water, where your blurred reflection stares back. You can barely make out any of your features in the rushing water. It mostly looks like a second full moon. If you lean in close, so the tip of your nose brushes the water, you can just distinguish the pale blue of your eyes. A shiver jolts through you, almost knocking you off balance. You manage to scramble upright just in time. It's a sharp reminder that you don't have time to be messing around. As you stand up, you feel your calves start to cramp. Thankfully, you spot a tree stump nearby, almost perfectly flat on top. It makes an excellent perch from which you could survey the clearing. Yeah, let's go to the tree stump. You run your hands idly over wizened wood. There are a few uneven chunks along the edge, but overall it makes a comfortable seat. Not far from you there's a small stump that looks as though it was felled with one clean blow. Now that you think of it, you're pretty deep into the forest. The hunters barely come this far in, let alone the wood choppers. Your hands fall still. Cautiously, you get to your feet. Following the stumps, you wander deeper into the woods. The trees thicken, then clear again. You breathe in sharply. Standing before you is a small, sturdy-looking hut. Approach it. You edge towards the hut, ears pricked for any sign of life. The air remains eerily still. Another shiver derails your train of thought. You wrap your arms tighter around yourself. If someone takes offense to you taking shelter here, you can deal with it once you're warm. A cursory look over the hut reveals both a door and a window, just big enough to climb through. You also spot a large pile of firewood. Let's look at the firewood first. There's firewood stacked up by the wall of the hut, under a roughly constructed awning. Surprisingly, it's in good condition. When you crouch down to inspect it, you spot a flint and steel tucked between two logs. That solves one problem. Go back, and let's try the door. The door, like the rest of the hut, is made entirely out of wood, including the intricately carved hinges and lock. Though you can't see how it's held together, it looks pretty sturdy. Try to open it. The door gives way the moment you touch it, swinging inwards with barely a sound. You linger in the doorway until the wind whips up again, the need for warmth triumphing your fear. You hold your breath for a moment, eyes starting from shadow to shadow. When nothing lunges out, you take a hesitant step towards the center of the room. Your boot knocks against a stone. Peering down, you see a round fire pit set into the floor. Squashed up against the opposite wall is a primitive bed. To your left there's a bench. Actually, yeah, let's move it to here. That should be, yeah. Well, let's first make a fire. You hold one hand over the pit, it's cold. There are still coals and ash inside, though. Let's light a fire.
Handshaking, you strike your flint. Nothing. True, 3 more times, and then spark lands on your little pile of tinder. You drop, eyes fixed on the orange glow. The sight of it spreading is at once comforting and hypnotic. You almost forget to keep adding sticks. Soon your shivers have stopped completely. Good. Let's grab a bench. Bending down, you see that it's not so much a bench as it is a plank of roughly hewn wood balanced atop two sturdy logs. Even so, it barely wobbles under your touch. There are a few grooves in the surface as though something sharp had been dragged over it. Something gleams underneath the bench. You reach toward it and touch cool metal. It's only a little knife, but the edge still bites your skin. It will serve you well. Well, it's warm, cozy, so let's go to the bed. With the soft crackling of the fire in your ears, you kneel beside the bed and pull back the covers. Beneath them is a pelt of thick, soft fur. Your limbs turn to lead and your eyelids droop. Fleetingly, you wonder if the hut's owner will return, but your mind is too foggy to worry about it. Curled up beneath the blanket, you can pretend you're in your own bed. Any moment now, your mother will come in and press a kiss to your forehead. Any moment now. The warmth of the sun beats down upon you, but something soft and cool surrounds you. It brushes against the side, shifts beneath your head, twines around your legs. Your fingertips dive through it, like stroking the fur of some great beast. The scent of fresh dew fills the air. There's a rumble like thunder at the edge of your hearing. At first you shut your eyes tighter, willing it away, but it only grows louder until it reverberates through your bones. The sunlight fades and you begin to shiver. Finally, when the sound is so loud you cannot think, you force your eyes open. A pair of piercing red eyes stare back at you. Terror freezes you in place. It leans in until you feel the heat of its breath, its teeth bared. Wake. It's morning. Your stomach rumbles. Now that daylight is streaming in, it seems much roomier in here. You can see the fireplace, the bed, and the bed. Alright. Let's go outside. Right now, your best bet for food is likely the clearing. As you look around of paw prints leading further into the forest, you can't be sure if they were there last night. Let's go to the clearing first. The clearing is undisturbed from yesterday. The river babbled softly, and you see the glint of light on fish scales within. Alternatively, it should be easy enough to find some edible mushrooms and nuts in the underbrush. Mushrooms. Yes, let's go for the mushrooms. You're pretty good at turning edible mushrooms from non-edible ones. That's a tough skill, dude. That's a tough skill. One of the advantages of being raised a girl, you suppose. Picking a direction and wandering at random nets you an armful of tasty white and golden mushrooms. Damn, if being raised as a girl gives you the skills of telling mushrooms apart, maybe that would have been better for me, but, well. Sorry. Looking up, you realize you've strayed from the river. The forest is thick and unfamiliar around you, but for a patch to your right that seems to thin out into a path. Picking your way over the thickly twisting roots, you follow the thinning trees. The sound of rushing water reaches the edge of your hearing. You quicken your pace, your stomach growling, a chill settles over your skin, you stop short. A glance around reveals no one watching you, and yet your heart is pounding. You force yourself to step forward. Your limbs are strangely unwilling. Here, finally, is the riverbank. This patch is unremarkable, but for a lone boulder, looking along the river's length, you can just make out the flat stumps you started at. Let's inspect the rock. You shift your haul to the crook of one elbow and reach out. You shift your hold to the crook of one elbow and reach up. Yeah, okay, yeah. The stone is cool to the touch. When you look close up, there's something carved delicately into the flat surface. It looks like two crosses, set at right angles. When the pad of one finger brushes against it, the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. Your stomach rolls again and you snatch your hand away. It's probably time to go back. Back at the hut, you shovel mouthfuls of food into your mouth. It's a simple stew, but it might just be the most delicious meal you've ever eaten. Somehow you feel a bit optimistic. Yeah, another triumph of nature and the village elders. You're really starting to feel like you can do this. Life out here isn't so bad, really. It's not much worse than back home. Out here, no one makes fun of you for your appearance, at least. Time for bed. You pull the covers over your head and tuck your knees up to your chest. Your aching eyelids fall shut almost instantly. You dream of red. The moon is shining red tonight, and there's blood on the wind. You're crouched in the dust, nose twitching. Everything is too bright, too loud. It's close. You flex your hand. Your nails are long, thin, black. You kick off the ground, slide through sinew with a single swipe, feel steaming hot blood splatter on your face. Your tongue darts out. It tastes sweet. Let's make. Takes a great deal of cajoling to force your aching eyelids open. Sleeping all day sounds remarkably pleasant, but the insistent grumble of your stomach finally forces you up. Blearily you stretch and go outside. The morning air strings in the back of your throat. You inhale deeply, letting the cold clear your head. Every morning feels like a small victory. Maybe you should start keeping a little diary. Sure. You step back inside and regard your hut. The most obvious surface is the white flat wall that your bed is propped up against. You'll need some kind of writing implement though. We can cut into the wood with our knife, yeah. Of course, you take out your trusty knife and kneel on your bed. It takes you a few tries, but it's sharp enough that you can write pretty neatly. How will you start? To whoever finds this message, my name is Elena Moan. I am 18 years old. The village elders sacrificed me to the forest because the crops were failing. That was 2 days ago. I intend to survive out here as long as I can. You step back and survey your handiwork. The wall has your first diary entry, written in scratch letters. Your eyes wander to the ground, and something odd catches your eye. Partially hidden by the covers, there are scratch marks in the wood. Frowning, you lean closer. Pushing your covers aside, you squint at the thin lines. It takes you a moment to recognize them as letters. Let this place stand as testament. I did not die for them. CM. You run your fingers over the words. So it was someone like you who built the hut. They must be long dead by now. But the world lives on, and now it protects you. Someone else survived the wolves. Someone else refused to die. There's something besides the note too. At first it looks like an errant crack, but when you look close, it is deliberate. 4 lines crossing at right angles, forming a star. You close your hand into a fist and stand up. You tuck the bed from the wall, leaving the note completely uncovered. There's a little point mourning those who came before you. All you can do for them now is survive. You choke down some of last night's leftovers, then stand up, stretch, and tie up your hair. You've got work to do. Another morning. You yawn and roll your shoulders, feeling the joints pop. At least you didn't dream last night. Check your wall. You're fatigue conscious with your diary entries after all. It's almost been a month. Yesterday just says, I continue to be alive. A month already? It seems unbelievable. But here you are. This place is starting to feel like home. Last week you even started decorating. Just a couple of personal touches, of course. A little garden out front. It's not much, but you've cobbled together 2 little patches of snowdrops to frame your doorway. There's a pathos in the delicate white blooms braving the winter chill. You'll miss them when the weather warms. Next. You're nearly out of food again. The area around your hut is growing barren. You'll need to venture out a bit further. You grab your trusty knife and slip it into your belt. Off we go then. You're getting pretty good at navigating the forest now. This is the furthest out you've gone since you first arrived. A rabbit goes, bounding past you, too fast to catch. You're about to grumble when you hear something ahead of you. Voices. You know those voices. The hunters from your village. You're straight close. Hide and observe. Slip behind a tree, nestled into a crack in its trunk. I can feel it. You've never felt shit before. You know how many kids died out here? Hundreds. If there were gonna be ghosts here, we'd seen. He trails off. You realize too late. He's staring right at you. The first hunter takes a step back, visibly trembling. He starts to stutter something, but you don't get a chance to hear it before his comrade charges forward and takes a swing at you. Instinctively, you half crouch, feeling the adrenaline surge through you. You have a split second as the hunter charges towards you to make your decision. Fight back. Without warning, you lunge forward and drive your knife into the second hunter's stomach. You feel something puncture as he gives a strangled scream. The other is still starry, mouth forming noiseless words. Too late, he reaches for the bow on his back. You leave your knife buried in flesh and launch towards him. His nose flattens under your fist with a sickening whonk. The sight of his blood splattered on your pale skin makes your heart race. While he's shocked, you grab his still sheathed blade. It's beautifully heavy. You admire the sharpness of it as you line it up between his ribs. Then you're raising your arms up high and with all your strength. It's done. Your ragged breathing fills the air. The hot blood on your hands begins to cool. The hunter stares at you, eyes dull. You have to do something with them, right? Leave a message. What kind of message? Should I leave a warning, plea, or a star with 8 points? A plea. Please, I don't want to hurt anyone. Please don't come here anymore. You brush tears from your eyes, then stand up. There's nothing more for you here. You collapse next to the fire pit, muscles aching. It's been 2 months since you've seen another human. If there was any doubt that you were unwanted, it's long gone. God, but you're so tired. Somehow you force yourself to eat a few mouthfuls of dinner before you pass out. The village is bathed in the golden glow of sunset. Grass crunches under your feet. A bead of sweat slinks down your neck. You smell charcoal, cooked meat, sweet spices. Through the heat haze, you see the crowd, and beyond them, flames licking at the air. You try to step forward, but your feet are rooted to the ground. One villager turns, stares at you. Eyes empty, blood drips from the gash in his neck. One by one, they all turn to you. You cannot see their faces, only their dark, empty eyes. The hunter raises his hand. You raise your blade. Wake. It's still dark out. Your heart is pounding. It sounds like something's moving around outside. Let's go investigate. You get to your feet. and cautiously approach the door. Had you left it unlatched? It creaks as you push it open, just enough to peer outside. A heavy fog has crept through the trees. It's pure white, so thick you imagine you could float on it. Every so often it surges forward, stopping at the line formed by your flowers. You watch, clinging to the door, as two pinpricks of red light shine from within. You wake on the ground, heat resting against the still open door, head resting against the still open door, heart thumping. You lean out. Did you dream it? Have some of your flowers moved? You wake groggily. Another bad night's sleep. This one was unusually bad, though. Let's check the wall. You run your eyes over the full contents of your diary. Without it, you think you'd barely notice the passage of time. Yesterday's entry notes that you're coming up on the end of your second month. You get to your feet with a groan and try not to think about occupying yourself for another day. Let's go outside. There's a lot of reading, so there's a lot of drinking. For a moment, you stand stock still in the doorway. Trying to process what you are seeing. Your flowers are strewn around the clearing, along with broken branches and other dead trees. One of the trees has cracked down in the middle. The wood is blackened around the split. Lightning? No wonder you slept so poorly. You'd better go check out the rest of the damage. You don't get far before the dirt turns to mud beneath your feet. You skirt the edges using stumps like stepping stones. Though the flood is already starting to recede, the water has turned a muddy brown. As you're looking around, something catches your eye, half buried in the mud. There's something smooth and white. Your stomach turns as you slide over the stump and pick your way over the thing. You brush away a little of the mud and suck in a breath. It is unmistakably a human skull. Let's uncover it. With a few handfuls of water, you wash away the surrounding mud. Gingerly, you retrieve your prize. You can't tell much, only that it's a large skull. Bigger than yours, do you think? A man's, maybe? It's relatively intact. You can't figure out much from the skull alone. The rest of him has to be around you, somewhere. When you look up, you immediately spot other bones surfacing from the mud. First, though, you put the skull down safely on the stump. Here's half a ribcage, still attached. Here's a few knuckle bones. Over here, a femur jets out of the ground. You stop inspecting each one. There are just too many. Instead, you just follow them along the river. When you reach the last one, you look up. You're in an unfamiliar part of the forest. The dirt here is lighter. The trees are more sparse. One in particular looks like it's been struck by lightning. There's also clearing on the other side of the river. Let's look at the one struck by lightning. Here's when you reach the last one, you look up. You're not from your part of. Oh yeah. On close examination, it looks like someone has hit the tree with an axe over and over, trying to figure out the pattern. You run your fingers over the marks. The hairs on your neck stand on end. Haven't you seen this symbol someplace before? Here it is again. The star with 8 points. How did it get here? And what does it mean? You shake your head, squeezing your eyes tightly shut. Whatever it is, you can figure it out later. Let's get back to the clearing. There's a cave. No, a den. As you peer inside, you see about 7 wolves, all curled up asleep. A huge wolf stretches out near the entrance, a barrier of white fur. Sudden, his ear pricks, and he lifts his head. Take a step back. The wolf tilts its head and regards you cautiously. After a few moments, he rolls over, leaving enough room for you to enter the cave. You cautiously move closer. He doesn't move. Let's go in. You have to stoop slightly at the entrance, but once inside you are able to stand. The other wolves haven't stirred, but the great wolf still has his eyes open. Take a look around. The cave is about the size of your hut. Most on the floor is currently occupied by the pack. At its highest point you can stand up, but towards the back it tapers down again. It looks like there are some trinkets stashed back there. The great wolf is watching you from the entrance. Let's look at the pack. Altogether, there are 7 wolves. All of them are much smaller than the great wolf, with dappled grey and brown fur. 2 of them do not have swollen bellies. Let's look at the trinkets. A sudden growl from the entrance startles you into almost toppling over. You look over your shoulder to see the great wolf's ears flattened. Alright. Let's not look. Let's talk with the great wolf. You take a seat by the entrance and rest your head against the stone wall. The great wolf regards you with apparent interest. I like your cave. I like your cave. He lifts his head, looks around the cave, then thumbs his tail. I also like your fur. He tilts his head again. You wind a lock of your own hair around your fingers and hold it up. See? We're the same. He winds softly. So, there was a big storm last night, right? He sits up a little and looks outside. Ears twitching. Yeah, the river flooded and everything. He growls softly. Then, guess they were wrong about the curse, huh? He sits up and stares at you intently. Startled, you continue. The village curse, I mean. You start from the beginning. The failing crops, the illness-ravaged people, and the whispers of ancient curses and the traditions that could dispel them. He bristles, a low growl rumbling from his throat. Not a fan either, huh? He snorts, then rolls over onto one side. There, along its ribs, is a long, jagged scar. There's something not quite right about the way it's sealed. It's too perfect. His throat was stitched. I'm guessing, considering you haven't tried to eat me, that you're not all that interested in sacrifices. He snorts. You chuckle quietly yourself. You've been here a while. If you leave now, you can make it back before dusk. But it's so peaceful here. Let's stay for a while. Yeah, let's stay for a while with the wolves. You decide not to fight the urge to let your head droop. One of the wolves snuffs in her sleep, with your eyes closed. It's like you're home, listening to your father snoring from the other room. Something touches your side. You groan and turn away, but it's insistent. You force your eyes open and see pretty much nothing. It's pitch black outside, with only the barest hint of moonlight. Your eyes adjust for a few minutes, enough to see one of the smaller wolves is the one pressing her nose into your ribs. The others are now nowhere to be seen. You stumble out of the cave, still half asleep. Your companion brushes up against your legs. As you start back towards the river, she stays a few steps ahead of you, occasionally looking back. Only when you're inside of your hut does she bound off into the night. Your stomach growls, reminding you that you haven't eaten since breakfast. Better stoke up the fire and put dinner on. As you steer yet another venison stew, your mind wanders. You never thought you'd yearn for something as simple as bread. At least, it's almost spring. You'll be able to find herbs that aren't rosemary. I mean, yeah, bread takes a little more than just to make than a stew. Yeah. Come to think of it, with a bowl of hot stew in your hands, you sit cross-legged on your bed and examine your diary. You've kept track correctly. It's about the beginning of March now. The spring festival should be in about 3 weeks. People back home are probably getting excited, just like you. Spring is rejuvenation, new life, new possibilities. They shouldn't get to celebrate after what they've done. Your nails leave marks in the flesh of your palm. Will they even notice you're not there? Have they forgotten what they did to you? Whatever. If they get to have fun, then you should too. First step, figure out how to cook something that isn't stew. That's good first step. It's hard to tell without a clock, but you get the feeling you're waking up earlier and earlier. You stare up at your wall and double count the days. The equinox should be in 3 days' time. Of the 4 village festivals, the spring equinox is usually the biggest. This year marks the first time you'll participate as an adult, and this be expected to bring something you crafted as a gift. Or you would, if they hadn't left you for dead. You slam the side of your fist against the wall. Thinking about them only makes you more determined to enjoy yourself. There are a couple of things left to do before the equinox. Specifically, you haven't decided what your gift will be. Growing up, you'd either help your mother weave an intricate charm to bless the harvest, or prepare your father's skills for the feast. Let's weave a charm. The festival charms take your mother weeks of preparations and are longer than you are tall. Yours won't be so large. And the thought of blessing the village with good harvests leaves a sour taste in your mouth. Something else, perhaps. Blessings on the forest. The forest has given you plenty over the last few months. It deserves your blessing. It should be simple enough to repurpose the usual harvest charms. Perhaps you'll add a tuft of white wolf fur. If you're going to get this done by the equinox, you need to get going. You wander around for a while, collecting herbs. You almost finish when you hear the familiar twang of a bowstring. It's tight. You try to duck behind a tree, but the hunters spot you. They surround you, weapons ready. One of them approaches you. You know him. Adam Barlow, the butcher's youngest son. He's only a year older than you. Now he stares at you with fear in his eyes. How the hell are you still alive? You hold up your hand, looking from one hunter to another. You knew these people once. Somewhere behind you, bow creaks as someone knocks in an arrow. You lock eyes with Adam. His head shakes, almost imperceptibly. Run. Exhale. Steady your nerves. You're surrounded, but you know this forest far better than they do. Some of them are murmuring amongst themselves. You hear witch and curse and glare. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Distract them, then make a break for it. You jerk backwards, eyes wide, and give a shrill cry. Startled, the hunters follow your gaze, all but one. You hear his bow draw just as you break into a sprint. You drop into a crouch to avoid the first arrow. You scramble to your feet, veering hard left behind a tree. The second arrow splits the skin off your upper arm. In surprise and pain, you stumble. The third arrow slips between your ribs. When you look down, the tip of an arrowhead is jetting through your clothes. As strength leaves your body, and your knees hit the dirt, you are aware dimly of a distant howl. You open your eyes. The world around you is pitch black. You're lying on something smooth, cold, unyielding. The air is heavy and cool, as though a storm is brewing. Sit up. As you prop yourself up on your elbows, your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness. You're lying by the edge of a glass-still pool. In its depth you see something glowing red, your only source of light. Touching your chest, you feel the sticky residue of blood, and at its center, puncture. The glowing thing moves. Black ink-like swirls trail behind it as it rises to the surface. It's some kind of jewel, you think. Perfectly spherical, slightly translucent. It bobs just within arm's reach of you. Let's pick it up. Water clings like oil to your fingers as you lift the jewel free. In your cupped hands, it pulls with a strange warmth. Something stirs in your chest. The rivulets running down your arms low grow thick, twine like affectionate cats. They form a net around the base of the jewel and lift it until its eyes level with you. A voice echoes through your mind, each syllable timed with a flicker of lights within the orb. Hello there. Hello? It hums contentedly. I am glad you are awake. I have been looking forward to meeting you, you know? Ah, but hold on. The tendrils shift and swell, swallowing the jewel from sight. After a few moments they settle again. Sitting across from you is a young woman, dark-skinned and dark-haired, with glowing red eyes. There we go, she says. Now I'm sure you have some questions. Who are you? She smiles, revealing several rows of needle-like teeth. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Matemna, clan chaotic. She sits up a little straighter, her chest puffed out. Your name is Ella, yes? How do you know that? You ask, frowning. She gives a lopsided shrug. There are ways and means. I might not be able to travel far from this place, but there are those that can. She smiles, revealing several rows of needle-like. Yes, this is a portal of sort. She gestures to the water behind her. Dive deep enough and you'll reach. It doesn't translate well, but suffice to say, it's full of creatures like me. Another concept that translates poorly. I know your people have referred to me as spirit or a demon. When they acknowledge my presence, that is, her mouth twists in irritation. Anyway, there's something else I should explain. Where to start? She hums to herself, lost in thought then nods. When this place was young, Metemna says, folding her hands in her lap, a spirit was stranded here, cast out by his fellows. He protected the inhabitants of the forest, and for a time the humans that settled nearby until they grew frightened and attacked him. At that time I approached the beast and offered him a place in my clan. He refused for reasons that remain mysterious to me until today. She stares at you unblinking. Today he approached me, dragging the corpse of a human girl in his jaws. He said to me, Matemna, if you say fair, I will join you. And so, here we are. She extends her hand, one long finger pointed squarely at the hole in your chest. It burns. You double over in pain. It can save you, but there is a price. Smoke curls up from your torn flesh. When it is done, you will no longer be human. That is the only way. The heat in your chest subsides as Matemna leans back on her palms. Unfortunately, I cannot give you much time to decide. If I don't start soon, you'll be beyond my help. So, will you let me save you? First, what does it mean I will no longer be human? What will I become then, you ask? Matemna gestures towards herself with a grin. Better. Yes, sure, let's go. Matemna clasps her hands together, eyes shining with delight. Oh, you won't regret this, she says, even as she's reaching for your hands. Her fingers are unnaturally smooth and pliable like gelatin. Close your eyes, girl. There's a sharp pinch on your wrist. You pull back, alarmed, but her grip is like iron. The Temna makes a soothing sound, the burble of a gentle stream. Something icy snakes its way up your veins. When it reaches your heart, your muscles go slack. The last thing you feel is Matemna's tentacles coiling around you. Consciousness returns to you in fits and starts. You recognize the familiar, rough fabric of your blanket, the scratches on the wall that are your diary. There's a faint prickle somewhere above your heart. Finally, you wake properly, propping yourself up on your elbow. You instinctively raise one hand to your chest. Your dress is still torn, but beneath it the skin is whole. Silvery scar tissue radiates from where the wound once was. One close observation, thin lines from an 8-pointed star. You're alive. You're alive. Your chest convulses with sobs of relief. You get to your feet, wobbling slightly, and take a look around. Lying on the table is what remains of your festival preparations. You never did end up getting that stack. Still, you've got enough to make yourself a decent meal. You deserve it after everything you've been through today. As you reach for your flint and steel, something tingles in your fingertips. Single word echoes through your mind. It sounds like Matemna's voice. Ignite. The fire pit erupts into white-blue flames, so hot you recoil without thinking. Star at your hand, still stretched taut. You tilt slightly. The heat recedes. At loss, you reach blindly for the pot. Stomach churning violently. You scramble out of bed and make it to the door in time to spit up a mix of bile and black liquid. As you kneel in the dirt, still retching, memories of the night before come back to you. Once more, you check your chest. The flesh is still scarred, with that distinctive symbol. Once you're certain there's nothing left in your stomach, you stumble back to your bed, out of habit. You look at your diary. It takes you a moment to register the extra marks on the wall. In neat block letters, someone has written a note. Good morning. The first day is always difficult. Be sure to get plenty of rest. You may notice that you're now sensitive to the spirits that roam this forest. They will not hurt you. Far from it. It is their pain and their grudges that fuel your powers. They were sacrificed here much as you were. Which leads you to my next point. There is something they and I must ask of you. You are in a unique position to seek vengeance, not just for yourself, but for everyone who came before you. Somewhere in your village, there's something that is keeping all these spirits tight here. Destroy it, and you will be free. If you need me, seek out the stone by the river with my mark upon it. I wish you well, girl. P.S. You've been asleep for 2 days, though. Thought you'd like to know. You take a deep breath. You close your eyes, focus on the sensation of breathing. Something swells inside you, a warm sensation that spreads through your veins. There are whispers at the edges of your mind. You cannot quite understand them, but there's an excitement bordering on desperation in their tone. Hello? The whispers grow, briefly louder, but remain unintelligible. They seem intent on communicating something, but it seems you'll need to assist them somehow. Go out and investigate on your own. You're all but a part of this forest now. You don't need anyone's help to explore it. When you step outside, your head spins and you briefly lose your balance. Your vision has not improved exactly, but it as though someone has laid a pane of glass over the world. On it, wisps of light flicker, and at the same time you hear the murmurings of spirits. Let's focus. Sight, sound, touch. You concentrate, probing the air for the source of the whispering, watching for shifts in the dancing lights. Eventually, you narrow it down to a few possible directions. The only question is, which will you track first? Well, since I'm already at my hut, let's go to that one first. You find her sitting cross-legged on your bed, fingers tracing the messages you've left. She's older than you, broader, hair cropped boyishly short, and her build as a woodsman's axe. So it's true then, huh? You're gonna give those fuckers what for? She flashes you a toothy grin. Her foam shimmers and distorts as she stands. Clara Mason, at your service. You built this place? I? Her grin is the epitome of self-satisfaction. Not bad, huh? They thought I was the devil's work. A girl who could beat a man. Well, I showed them. There's a fondness in her voice, in the lightness of her fingertips brushing against the wall. Always hoped this place would help someone else like me. You were sacrificed too? It is not a question. She nods. Her mouth thin, hard line. Yeah, unanimous vote, I heard. Oh yeah, been a while, right? Tim was saying something like that. Oh yeah, been a while, right? Tim was saying something that, well, they used to have a vote every couple years around winter time. Which sucker are we gonna throw to the wolves this time? That kind of thing. Almost always a girl. Had a feeling my time was up, but I didn't expect my own papa to vote for me. She exhales deeply, one hand grasping at her hair. Well, I don't blame him. Not really. The ones to blame are the elders. I just know they did something to him. He wouldn't have. She trails off with one shoulder shrug. Anyway, it doesn't really matter now. She turns away from you, apparently lost in thought. You wander back towards the clearing by the river. Gentle sunlight streams down through the trees. Sit down on a stump and close your eyes. For a moment you're at peace. Tomorrow. The equinox should be tomorrow. Somehow it seems appropriate. While the rest of the village is restricted, you can slip in and confront the elders. But that's tomorrow. Right now the sun is warm on your skin. You'll enjoy one last day in your forest. The last ray of sunlight fade into blackness. Chill settles over the forest. The feast will be over now, and the last revelers wandering back to the beds. The hall will be empty. You will slip in and out like the breeze. Simple, quiet, efficient. You move silently through the forest, cautious of stray villagers. There's nothing but your own footfalls and the occasional hoot of an owl. Before long, the trees thin out. The first glimpse of a house stops you, briefly. Swallow the instinct to run. It's time. The village is bathed in silvery moonlight. The air is eerily still. The scent of spiced meat lingers on. It's dark, but you know the way. You pause at the edge of the main square. Oil lamps flicker in the windows, casting silhouettes against the shades. Meeting this late at night, but you cannot turn back now. Sneak in. Slip into the darkened kitchen, the only part of the hall left empty. From the other side of the thin wall you hear relaxed chatter. More importantly, there's an all-encompassing sense of misery that seems to originate nearby. So, you'll wait until they're distracted, grab what you came for, and leave. While you're waiting for a moment, something catches your eyes. There's a pot of soup swimming unattended on the stove. For the supper, no doubt. They'd never notice if, say, someone stirred a handful of berries into it. Let's fetch some berries. By the doctor's house, there's a beautiful tree. Its boughs way low, with shiny blackberries. You lean over the fence that had kept your curious hands away as a child, and pluck it bare. The small act of defiance sent a thrill through you. The berries hiss and pop as you tip them into the broth. Not enough, you think. You can't be sure they'll work. You reach into your pocket. More berries. You tip them into the broth. It's turning black now. One more handful. There's one berry left. You roll it between your fingertips, then pop it into your mouth. It's awfully sweet. Now, to business. You open the door into the hall, just a crack. If they looked over now, they'd see one pale blue eye staring out from the darkness. You're half tempted to get the attention, just for the reaction. But no, you have better things to do. Once you're sure they're not about to look over, you take a cautious glance around. What catches your eyes immediately is the altar where all the accoutrements of the village traditions are kept. You've glimpsed it a few times before, on the rare occasion you were permitted into the hall. At its center is an intricately carved wooden box. It would be beautiful, were it not emanating pure misery. The elders seem reasonably distracted, but you will take no chance. The flick of your wrist, a curtain on the far wall catches the light. In the confusion, you grab hold of the box and slip back out into the night. You kneel, setting the box down in the grass. This is slot in its lid, and when you open it up, little strips of paper flutter out. Unrolling one, you find your own name. You put it back and pick up another, your name again, printed in a different hand. Numbness creeps through you as you sort through them. Every last one bears your name. This is how you were chosen to die. Anger flares from within you. The papers burn to nothing in an instant. The box's resin cracks, chars, then ignites. When you're done, all that's left is a scorch mark on the ground. Something in your chest uncoils. You're almost lifted off your feet by a flood of relief, of gratitude. All at once, the whispering in your mind disappears, leaving you with only yourself. It's over. Rippling sound is your only warning before Matana appears beside you. Well, look at you, she cries, flashing you a wicked grin. Not bad for a first-timer. Knew I could rely on you. She bumps shoulders with you playfully. You look out over the village one last time. Sights that were once so familiar now feel alien. Will anyone here remember you? There's a palm against your palm, fingers twining with yours. Well, Martina says, tugging at your arm. Ready to go? Yeah, you say. I'm ready. Ending one. Victorious. Woo! Nice. Okay, that was really cool. I got really You found 1 of 3 endings, you found 0 of 5 achievements. Huh. Well, I got really engrossed into the story. This one was really, really fun to me, in my opinion. Uh, yeah, I think we also played that for like an hour now. Definitely a big recommendation to the Wolves by Spider Lily on HIO. And EK White. Yeah. Uh, okay. Yeah. Mm, definitely. Yeah. It was definitely a very fun game. Uh, let's go further. Transmute, a game about transforming. Huh. Transmute is a small game where you play as a wizard. You can transform objects into other objects, solve puzzles, and explore the game's world. Over the course of your travels, your list of available transformations grows, as does your ability to explore further and perhaps even find some secrets. Hmm. Yeah, let's at least take a look at it. Oh, they also have a file for puzzle hints, but we'll keep just we'll not use it for now at least. Maybe we'll need it later. Oh yeah, we have to turn up. Can I? Oop. Ah, there. It was. Let's. Okay, you cannot. Well, then this will have to do. There. The music already fucks hard, and I'm really into that. Uh, let's scale this up a little. Yeah, I think that should. Oop, do it. Yeah. Um. New. You inspect a book. You learn its secrets. Ah. There are all the forms I can transform to down the bottom. An anchor. You introspect. You learn your secrets. It's you. Remember, you're super duper. Ah. Ah, yeah. Okay. That's those are the forms down there, and those are the spells. You can only transmute objects made of ruby. Okay. What is this? Okay, I only have inspect and transmute so far. Cool. And forms. Oh, that's a fish. Ah, well, let's inspect everything first. This is a book. You know its secrets. You inspect a mouse. You learn its secrets. This is a book made from pure ruby. Oh, so maybe I can transmute that one. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. This book, you know, secrets. You know, yep, yep, yep. How can I? Well, let's move forward then. Inspect an obstacle. It has no secrets. Ah, here's a computer. Inspect. You inspect a computer. You learn its secrets. Okay. Ah, okay. Maybe if I... No, this one. No. Ah, okay. The gray ones are forms I don't have. I guess. But I think I should have the. Hmm. This? Yes, yes, yes. No. God, there are a lot of forms. Hmm. Wait. If I transmute it. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, no, I get it. No, I get it. Yeah, cool. Okay. uh, let's continue. Ah, that was my. This was my home. Let's continue. Outside. Okay, I cannot move past these trees. Can I? Huh. Well, let's go into this hermit's cabin first. And I inspect the frog and learn its secrets. You inspect a nose. You learn its secrets. Cool. So, what happens if I transform you into a nose? Nothing. Cool. Where's? How about a book? No. Where's the frog? There it's. Yes. Perfect. Maybe I can. This also works over here. Yes. Trees. I'm so sick of trees. This is nose. You know their secrets. Okay. Let's go to that. The Royal Tower. Since the king is scold, he can't tell me off. Oh, let's first learn the secrets of the ball. Boo-hoo, the king, he has turned to gold. Aha. Inspect. You inspect a royal, you learn its secrets. It's the king of Blossom Town and the island. Unfortunately, he's been turned to gold. You don't have any way to turn him back. It's the... yeah, okay. Cool. So I guess that's gonna be like the goal of the game. To turn him into... How will you react if I turn your ball into... Oh, this ball is not ruby? Okay, sure. Ah, okay, you want roses. Huh, I don't have roses yet, so... Ooh. You inspect an oak tree, you learn its secrets. That's a lock. Ah, I love flowers, but I can't sell them yet. Okay. Lots of things are being turned into rubies. They're pretty, but also very impractical. As a result, I'm a keysmith, and I can't get home. There's a lock on the path east. What a pain. If I had a key, I'd open the lock fast. Hello. Okay. Let's suggest made from pure ruby. Saw that? Oh, okay. let's turn the... Yes, perfect. Hello, I'm hiding in here with my cat. Love the cat. I don't know the secrets of the cat. Honestly, I don't mind all the rubies. I sometimes wish a ruby after all. Sometimes I wish I was a ruby after all. But then, how would I play with my dog, Honestly, okay. Also, I think that I really like the graphics. They're very, very, very charming to me. Oh, that dog would go home. He's so bored. And his boredom makes me bored too. Staying indoors to avoid curses sucks. I wish the dog... Okay. Oh darn, I was reading and my book got cursed. It was getting good too, something about a wand. A wand that let the user transform. Neat, huh? That's a book made from pure ruby. What happens if we turn it into a frog? Huh. Okay. Let's throw your transmute into the ball. Okay. Woof, I'm so bored, I don't want to move. Inspect the dog. You learn its secrets. The dog grabs the ball and runs off home. Good. Oh, there's a there's a rose. Nice. You inspect the rose. You learn its secrets. Ooh. Alright, cool. Then the other things to do here is to turn that lock into a key. And something with that book out there. Oh, let's turn your frog into a rose. There it is. The guard measures the rose and steps aside. Thank you, guard. Shipwright's cabin. I've been rather bored lately, so bored. What I wouldn't give for something to read. Ah, okay. Inspect a warm flame, you learn its secrets. A pulsing gemerald glowing with power. You want to read something, huh? Where's the book? There's the book. Nice. Okay, I cannot get past the frame. What a wonderful book. I feel so inspired. Maybe I should build a new sailing ship, but that takes so long and I prefer my models. Fair. Inspect. You inspect a boat, you learn its secrets. Oh, and you also inspect an anchor and learn its secrets. Can we transmute the fire? No, okay, we can't. sadly. There's nothing here at the water to transmute into a bot. So, let's continue. This way. Oh. Ghostly graveyard. Ghost. I'm a hint ghost. Here's my hint. Cyan ghost was an animal while living. I'm a hint. Okay. The rock on to the north is giving me trouble. Yeah? I'll help if you can replace my old body. The ghosts around here can tell you more. Okay. Was an animal while living. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I'm hint ghost. Here's my hint. Cyan ghost's old form has a visible tail. Okay, some cat or a dog maybe. From the forms that I have. I'm hint ghost. Here's a hint. Cyan ghost's old form rhymed with house. Mouse. Okay. Hint ghost. Here's a hint. The ghosts in the trees are liars. Be careful. Okay, so not a mouse. Use my hint. Cyan ghost's old form didn't have any fur. Who? But if you say has a visible tail. Cyan ghost's old form always hit cats. I'm hint ghost. Old form rhymed with log. Okay. So there's definitely some inconsistencies here. The northmost ghost is saying the truth. Hint ghost, here's my hint. Okay. But you're under the trees, so maybe you're also telling the lie. Well, we can always trial and error our way. Eh? Eh? Doop doop. Did we transform into a cat? No. Dog? Yes, dog. Okay. Now, we learn the secrets of the skull and the key. This is the royal tomb. Can I help you? Huh? The key. My pal won't ever give it up. Could you copy the key? That might help.
Away, you fool! This is my gate key. Nobody may pass through the northern nook. Only a keysmith could get through it now. Anyway, you fool. Away, you fool.
Okay. Well, key out, so let's go to that first village and turn this guy's thing into a key. The ruby transmutes into a key. Yippee! Here's east. Wait, no, that's west. Oh, okay. You unlocked the. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yes. Cool. The way opens before you. You may pass. I mean, you could never know. go to the manor house. Old manor.
Ooh. Ooh, haha, just kidding, I'm cool.
I'm surprised to see anyone model though. Why are you here, pal? Just exploring. Nice. We girls used to live in this manor, you know, and collected all sorts of magical artifacts. Who knows? One might still be lying around. It's a ghost. Okay. It's a ball. Now I know the secrets of the broom.
Hey buddy, that nose up ahead is no joke.
Seriously, won't let anyone get past him. What's his weakness? What do mice fear?
Aha. Squeak! Nobody gets past me, Buster. Nobody. No dogs, or frogs, or bats, or cats. No scram before I hurt you or something.
Alright, pretty easy and obvious solution, but the mouse turns and seeing the cat flees.
They just come up behind you and gobble you up.
Mice like me must be very alert as a result. Oh dear, oh my, a cat, oh I hate cats. That's so true. Ooh, you got the magic transformation wand, woo! Use Q for left, choose your form. No, I can... Missing. Let's go into Cider Town. Definitely not a play on another game. You inspect the pig's eggs. You learn its secrets. A dragon Rumpus lives up north. We used to mine there, but now we can't. Oh well, at least we have a dragon now. I mean, a dragon for the ability to mine, not a bad deal. The lock to the south was such a bother, but the keysmith took care of it coming home. Now I can finally go to Blossom Town again. My house may be small, but I still like it. Still, if Rumpus shows up, I'm dead. After all, our whole town is very flammable. While Island doesn't have any doors or docks or boats, but with a boat you can sail to other islands. But to launch a boat you need a dock. Our island doesn't have. Okay. We are mining in the cabin north of here. We found some sweet loot, and who shows up? That dang dragon. He probably sold all. Miner to the south has stuff too. Too many options for me. Okay. Oh ho, it's you again, the wizard from Blossom. I finally made it home with your help. Thank you so much. Now I can make keys. Fine silver keys. It's a masterpiece. Let's turn the frog. extremely good. Yes. I love that. Oh, there's a worm. You inspect a worm, you'll learn its secrets. These worms are so scrammy. Scrammy too. Slimy too. I wish I could be a worm. I want a squiggle. Maybe if I try hard, I'll transform. There. Aww. I came all the way out to mine, but look! That dragon rumpus sealed the cave off. There's no way I can get through now. Sorok. Made from pure ruby. Yes, let's transform it to royal. Oh yeah. No. Maybe I'll find something later, and for that I can like turn into a boat and swim across the water. I guess. Yeah, that's probably how that was intended. Yeah. Where is the boat? Transform into boat. Yo ho! Yo ho and fiddly. And squid. Bloop bloop, hungry. Want some fish. Okay. Shipwreck, maybe you'll be lucky, yeah. Huh. Let's go to that island. Seaside Tower.
Bew, my master is a color magician. He can change your color however you want. Just talk to him to cycle through colors.
That's cool.
Oh my, oh wizard, what an unexpected sight. I am Lomus. I can alter your base color. Here we go. Presto. Like it? Try it out.
Let's go with Fred. Shipwreck, shipwreck, shipwreck.
Yar, we be pirates, but we been wrecked. We was going to loot a temple on the island, but look at us, we crashed into the reef. Yar, we be pirate. Okay. Oh, hello, kid. Okay, you're
Good. Let's speak with this pirate.
We be stranded on this reef, yar. How will we loot the desert temple now? Yo ho ho, avast ye fella, I be the captain. We be stranded. Okay.
Okay, the only thing to get from here was the bomb. Cool. Okay, I'm slowly starting to get the hang of this. It's really fun. Ah. No. Or if I transform. Well. Okay. Well, this is definitely an interesting game. Uh, let's look at something else. Well, I'm gonna take a quick toilet break. We'll be back in just a second. Alright. We are back. How are you? How are you feeling? Alright, cool. Oh, there's a big delay here. Holy shit. Well, I guess we just have to deal with that. Let's look at the next one. Do I pass? It's a visual novel where you place a transgender woman who is worried about if she passes or not. With the help of a magical webpage, she becomes a ghost and peeks into the minds of others to determine how they feel about her. There are 3 endings, depending on the types of interactions she encountered from other people. Okay. Content warning, of course, misgendering and transphobia. Could be interesting. Give me a second. Oh, the game was originally made for Confession Jam 3 and then expanded after the Jam. It is playable in web browsers, Game Boy emulators, and with a flash cartridge. It will run on a Game Boy hardware as well. Approximately 10 minutes playtime for each ending. Nope. Let's see. How are we going to capture this one? Maybe something like this could work. Size this up a little bit more. Yeah, I mean we still have that thing coming in from the side, but I think that should work like this. It should work like this. Right? Oh, I scrolled. Okay, like this. um, Press C to start. Seize the action button. Use the arrow keys to move. The old website was filled with garish. I found it on a list of the oldest websites online. A so-called magic website. So let's quickly make some music, some sound back in the background. A so-called magic website, full of spells anyone could use. I was about to close the tab when I saw a section called Transgender Magic. I clicked. I was expecting the typical draw a boost by rubbing crystals on your chest. Instead, I saw something unexpected. Are you worried about passing? Do you constantly wonder about how people are really gendering you? No, you can find out by using this spell. I mean, I personally not binary, so I don't really care that much about passing, but I get that a lot of binary trans people are worried about that, so yeah. Let's continue. Temporarily leave your body and become a living ghost. Peer into the minds of others and see what they are really thinking. But I think in real life this would be extremely unhealthy to do, like obsessing over your body image from what others perceive of you. Yeah, no bueno. Not a good thing to do. The spell was simple. It was too simple to be real. Despite that, I decided to try it. Out on the bus ride home. Okay. Someone had dropped some papers on the side of the road. I picked them up. It's fanfiction. I glanced at the page. Content warning. Misgendering. Yeah. I got on the bus. I recited the magical formula. As quietly as I could feeling foolish. Okay. I started to feel like I was dissociating. Suddenly, I found myself outside of my body. I had become a ghost. She seems like such a nice girl. Why is she dressed like that? Huh. She's lucky she can wear a crop top. My boobs would flop out. That's fair. I think that woman used to be a man. My library book is late. Why didn't I check sooner? Fuck my life. Cheers. The bus makes a stop. People get off and some people get on. I wonder if she thinks I'm being creepy. I hope not. She smells nice. Thank you, I guess. You're ready. Okay, check this person. I think that's a transgender person. I should go ask the pronouns right now so they don't feel uncomfortable. I just gotta chill. Maybe I won't do that. Yeah, like, if you don't attack with them, you don't need to know the pronouns, do you? Should I have tacos or hot dogs? There's a lot of connotations to that. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud. The bus makes a stop. People get off, some people get on. She's transgender, but I'm not going to say anything, because I'm not a dick. She's kinda cute though. Well, better than nothing. This article is taking too long to load. Okay. I wonder if she's okay. She's drooling. Okay, cool to know. I wish I were that girl in the crop top. Oh, if I were, I could get a boyfriend. Oh. I think I'm starting to drool. I should end the spell soon. The bus is stopping. It's time to end the spell. After ending the spell, your first moment back. In your body is the feel of cold drool dribbling down your chin. You quickly snap out of your magical torpor. I had always thought that I passed. Sometimes in the back of my head I wondered if maybe people were just being polite. Turns out my worst fears were true. Not really. I mean, sure, some people clock you, but like, they were not bad about it. Not a pass. Like only I think 2 or 3 of the people clocked us. No, and the rest dressed us as thought of us as girls. So okay, fair, fine. Yeah, can focus on those. Nah. Well, despite that, I did not transition for other people. I transitioned because if I did not, I would have wasted my life instead of spending my life hating myself. I chose to live. I want to be comfortable with myself as a woman, even if no one else sees me that way. I don't know if I am there yet, but regardless of what others think of me, I will keep trying. Ending number 1, misgendered. The end. Okay, that's that really is a short game, but yeah, kind of interesting. Uh, let's look at the next one. Polymute. It also looks like a video game. Aha. This looks very similar to the one we had before, the transmute. Oh, it's even by the same person. You know what? Let's skip this one for now and go to the next one. Magic trick. Oh, this looks fun. Magic Trick is a skateboarding adventure game about community. As the new Whiz kids in town perform magic using red skating combos, explore the whimsical city, and socialize with your wacky new neighbors who could use more magic in their lives. Damn, okay, that's bigger production. Let's look at that. That looks fun. Alright, let's download it. Magic trick. Oh yeah, I should probably also turn off the background noise. Now I can... Do you capture that? Can you capture that? Or should I just do... Ah yes, you can do that. Cool. Let's turn the music a little bit down. That's decent. Interesting. New game. I just moved into Sunset Islands. I've gotta get home before it gets late. Oh, it's still a bit loud. But that won't stop me from skating my heart out. The old hog over there looks like a skater. Maybe he can teach me a few tricks. Hell yeah. Hey kid, can you do an ollie? Do what? An ollie? This is a skating trick. I see you have a skateboard. I'll teach you how to use it. Sure. So the first thing you gotta learn is basic movement. Try out these moves. Ah. Oop. Okay. Aha. Great work. Come talk to me and I can tell you about tricks. Why don't you give these tricks a shot? The key to not wiping out is to complete the trick before you land. Now you're getting it here. Here's some more advanced skate tricks. Pop, shove it, kick flip, and big flip. Wow. Hell yeah. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Ah. You think you know all there is about skating now? Would you like me to stop teaching you? Please teach me the rest of your skating. Okay, then get back out there, skater. Ah! Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Can you please? Thank you. Howdy, Kid. Good to see you here at the skate park. This here glowing ball next to me is a magic cup. Legend says when you open them, your rainbow pathway will form to connect the islands. I'd love to teach you how to do magic, but you should finish learning how to skate from Tony. Come back when you're ready. Destiny waits for no magician. Fantastic. Great skating out there, boyo. Go forth and make some friends with your new rat skills. Ha! Actually, before you go, I noticed your board looks a little special. I think the lady in the lovely head over by the edge of the island could help you unlock its full potential. Oh! Why don't you help me open this up? I can teach you some magic tricks. I'll show you how to set magic checkpoints to poof in and out of places. We'll be using grind rails first. You will jump onto one and set a checkpoint when you're on the rail. Then you will be able to teleport to it. And before you reach the end of the rail, teleport again to chain the grinds together. A combo of 5 grinds will create enough magic energy to release the hub. Okay.
Ah!
Okay. Let's try again. Nope, that's not. Nope. Yeah, I do bet I could grab that card if I could line myself up correct. Not like that. Nope. Okay. Ah. Crazy. Radical. Exciting. Amazing. Amazing work, Biscuit. Hub is now open. When you open more of them, a rainbow bridge will connect to this point. At least that's what the legend says. Stop by for a chat anytime. I'm sure you're curious about all my magical secrets. What secrets? Can you imagine yourself at 45 years old? Honestly? I used to not be able to, but now I can. Only I think it's because I see you. You're like my elder or role model. There's still much magic for you to learn. Find me on the other islands and I can teach you new spells to open the other hubs. Okay. Check space. Tight. Ah, those are the checkpoints, okay. Nope. Ah. That's the one to part. I still end up. Whoop. Nope, wrong one. I get them mixed up. Okay. Nice. Okay. Then ouch. Okay, that was on me. Let's go to this guy. I'm so stoked to learn from Tony the hawk before I head to the park. I'm so stoked. I heard he always asks you to do an ollie. Hey, Biscuit, I heard you just moved to the neighborhood. I've got 14 other pigeon friends scattered across Sunset Isle. They will love it if you introduce yourself to them. The last pigeon you... Is there anything left on this part of the island? No. Woo. Let's continue. Nice. Bro. Geo. Can't wait to play Club Pigeon with fam after sundown. Club Pigeon is the best. There are 13 of my friends remaining. great-great-grandfather invented sitting. Cool. Good for you. Whoop. Ah, piss. Okay, maybe with a little more whoop. With a little more whoop, I could get that. Nope, that was not the whoop I was looking for. Nice. Okay. Pigeon boy. Hey, my bros know what hit him once. They sit on this bad boy. Alright, let me tell you. Imagine a world where you could sit on 10 of these bad boys. There are 12 of my friends remaining. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I can see my second favorite ice cream stand from here. Nice. It's down there? Doo-doo. Ow! Okay. Monkey boss. Love to be a monkey. Sure. Wee ha 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 ha. Hello. Biscuit, can you help me? My kid's Bucky is stuck in the tree. Hi, I am Bucky. The view is pretty nice up here. Oh, this is my dad Bob. He's always worrying about me. Oh, I know, dear. But dear me, you're always climbing things. It's 'cause I'm metal. Although, it is true, I don't know how to get down. Hey, that's a magic skateboard you got there, right? I think that nice lady in the hat could teach you some spells that would help. Maybe. Let's see. She's very knowledgeable in the arcane arts. Please save my kid from the tree. I will. Ah! I'm on top of the table. I'm unstoppable. Standing on tables makes me feel all big and cool. There, 11 of my friends remaining. Cool. Howdy, Biscuit. Oh, lovely. You made it to this Jelly Bean Park Hub. This hub can be opened by speed boosting off a cart ramp. Yeah, let's ramp it up. Oh, nice. Okay. Space Q. Nope. And I okay, cool. Okay, space ER. Jesus. But that's enough. Amazing work, Biscuit. This sub is open. Train roads between the open hubs are a quick way to getting between the islands. Let's go raid run on them and zoom away. Now we can easily hop between this island and this skate park. Find me on the other islands and we can open the other hubs. Why don't you hop on the rainbow, take it for a spin? Psst, sweetie, listen, I know this hat makes me look cute, but if someone tries to convince you that I'm not a badass, tell them I've gone through 3,000 teeth in my lifetime. And that I can sleep with one eye open. I just choose not to. Ah. Jesus. Okay. Wow. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Howdy, Whiskets. Howdy, howdy, what's on your mind? I should have known somebody would make it someday we'd make it over the rainbow. Tell me more. We read it was sweet, then tore down. Over the rainbow we rose, now here we are celebrating. Let's keep it that way. Parties every day. Were you expecting some kind of twist, eh? Have a skittle. In our language, verbs share the same tense. When we say eat well right now, we also mean hope you ate well in the past, and eat well in the future. So, who's to say we haven't met before? Okay, you want me to get a spell from my friend over here? You have a spell. No, you don't. Oh, but yeah, with the ramp I can probably... Mm-hmm. Ah, that's enough. Gee whiz, thank you. That was truly mental. Can I ride around with you again sometime? Sure. Yay! Could I ride around with you now? Of course. This game is very cute and fun. Definitely. It's... yeah. Let's continue. Jesus. Boy, I sure hope people like this big old... Meow.
Meh.
Boy, I sure hope people like this big old new bridge we just built. Some say the power of friendship on the island sustains these bridges. There are 9 of my friends remaining. Alright. Jesus! Huh. Okay, that was unexpected. Ooh, okay. Huh. Have you ever played D&D with a chick? Yes, I have, actually. That's fun. Playing D&D. Wow, you got a skateboard? That's like if I had wheels for feet. Wow, Rodney is such an inspiration. Oh. Hey kid, you think you can beat me in a race? Hey Wizkid, I hit your pretty hands with that board of yours. Do you think you could beat me in a race though? See if you can beat my time of 40 seconds starting from here to my house on the other side of town and back here again. Are you game to try right now? You're on. It's just a simple loop around the market. Ooh, okay, down. Then around. And up again. Yeah, should be doable. Delia was nice enough to set up those magic blue indicators up of where we go. Make sure you go through each ring. Starting the clock now. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Woo! Fuck me. Okay, I missed that one. Jesus Christ. Okay. The main thing was that I missed this guy. Okay, let's try again. Okay. That was that. Okay. Jesus. Yep, let's try again. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo! Yeah, got that one. Good. Let's get this one. And this one. And this time let's make sure to actually... Ooh, okay. Yes. Next time, no shenanigans. We can do that easily. Good. We don't need to use the magic speed boost for this. Yeah, okay. Wow, that was fast. 30.6 seconds. You're pretty cool, Biscuits. On my next run, I'll have to ask everyone, have you had Biscuits? They're the best. I'm gonna hang out with you more and done some of your speedy tricks. Hmm. Okay. That looks gay. Howdy. Howdy. We meet again in the bustling heart of Sunset Isle. The Amelie Market. This hub can be opened by flying up to the roof of the building next to me. Okay. I'll teach you two spells for this. One that makes you go up and one that launches you forward mid-air. What do you say? Wanna give it a try? Yeah. Wonderful. Here's how to do the spells you need. Fearless Flight and Daring Dash. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how you do this. Cool. Woo! Okay. Ah. Alright, 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 alright. Wah! Let's go. Ah. Nope. Well. Jesus. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay, let's try it from this side again, and then maybe we can dash over? Alright. With a little bit more gusto this time. Whoop. Whoop. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit... It's a fun game, but I'm getting a little bit tired of... too tired for such an action focused game. No. Oh. Yeah. Let's see if we can find one more fun thing that's... seems like a good ending. Which was lost and has been found. This game's is actually, I'm getting a bit too tired to continue the thing. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I did, definitely. Yeah, maybe we can do this thing again on... We can continue exploring this bundle on Wednesday. How does that sound? I mean, I definitely had a lot of fun here doing this here. So, maybe we'll continue that. Maybe we'll continue playing through my way too large games backlog that I have. Yeah. And I hope I see you